Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's October 11th, 2024. It's Friday. What's so special about today? It's my last day of being in my 40s. So tomorrow is my birthday, and yeah, I'm gonna be 50 tomorrow. So is it bittersweet? Is it? I don't know. It's just an age. It's just a number. But I'm kind of thinking about it being the last day in my 40s. Different, I guess. Anyways, today I am going to show you what arrived in the mail this week. And so we have a mixture of World Postcard Day cards that have showed up this week, and some birthday greetings have showed up this week. So very much appreciative to everybody who took the time to reach out for that and for tomorrow's big event. Speaking of that, what's going to happen tomorrow is I'm going to go to the local stamp show. That's what I'm going to do to celebrate my birthday. And yeah, I'll have a supper in the evening, and that'll be nice. We'll have my wife and my son will be here, and my in-laws will be here. Pretty quiet, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And we'll have a live stream, so I'm going to do that per usual. So if you want to join the live stream, you want to be on at 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. I will shoot a video while I'm there, so there'll be something to come out of it. And if I get anything, there'll be a video about that as well. So that is the plan for tomorrow. And make sure you like, subscribe, leave positive comments, share with other people. Put your notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of these videos, especially if you want to be a part of the live stream ones. I also am going to remind you that Stamp of the Month video is out. If you want to be a part of that giveaway and win some amazing space stamps, you want to go to the Stamp of the Month video and put in the keyword, and then that'll be eligible to win on the 20th. That's when I'm going to do the spin and find out who the winner is this month. All right, let's get into what showed up this week. Even though the banner says that it's post-crossing, I didn't get any official post-crossing mail this week. They are all direct swaps and surprises that showed up. So we are going to start with the limerick that Stephen from Australia sends each week. And this is Fairy Tale Limerick number 15. Peter Pan lived with lots of lost boys who played games all day without toys. Great adventures they sought, wicked pirates they fought, and they frequently made lots of noise. And there we got a mushroom and a polo. So thank you, Stephen, for the limerick. And that sets the tone for what we have in front of us. The first one is this card that I got from the Netherlands, or Holland, if you will. And it says, "Hi, Robert. Here's a card from the Netherlands. Fresh and new to post-crossing and to my channel. Thank you. I don't have many different cards yet. Maybe next time I'll have better than this," which this one's just fine. It's nice to see images from your country. And so I really appreciate that. However, I decided to design stamps for post-crossing, and you get the first of only 10 based on the Greek mythology. Wow. So there are the stamps. And there's one based on Greek mythology. So thank you for that. And then Robert Lembrick, that's the name at the top. So, or greetings from, I think this is the address there at the bottom. I can't read it 100%. I'm not putting, it's under here. I'm not putting it on camera. But Robert, if you do reach out to me, can you send me a direct message on Instagram at ThatDadGuy1974 with your address, and I will write you back. So thank you, Robert, for that. Thank you for sending that stamp with this postcard. Well, the next card is this one, and it says, "Are you fond of cycling? If so, why not cycle for the king? Recruits wanted." Must be 16 years of age, or must be 19 years of age, and willing to serve abroad. Cycles provided, uniform clothing issued, and enlistment. Applications in person or by letter to the cyclists, the barracks in Gloucester. Bad teeth, no bar. A very interesting card, probably a war card, I guess. And it says, "Dear That Dad Guy, I'm a new subscriber. I love your videos. Keep up the great work. Happy World Postcard Day, October 1st. Hope this finds you well." So it does. And this is from David. And the postmark said that he's from Long Island, New York, where if you've watched my videos, you will have found out that I spent a summer in Long Island working in a kitchen. So thank you, David. Thanks for watching and the continued support. If you put your address, I would have written you back, but I do thank you for the card nonetheless. The next card comes from our friend Gary in Surrey, British Columbia. And it says, just got home from a different cruise than the one you just had. He went Vancouver to Juneau, Alaska. And then, so that was kind of nice. He had stops along the way too. Easy travel for him, no flights. He just got on the boat in Vancouver and then away they went. So definitely a different one. This is the Chilkoot Pass in Alaska, excuse me. And there's King Charles III, the stamp. A little blurb on it. So thank you, Gary, for that. Gary's one of the people that joins me on my live streams from time to time on Saturday, so it's nice to get a card from him. The next card is a Tausendschein card. And this one comes from Aaron in Colorado in the United States. And it says, are you getting ready for Halloween? Not really, but I can tell you we have bought quite a few boxes of Halloween candy that won't make it to Halloween. Yeah, it's been delicious, but they won't be there by the 31st of October. That candy is fast disappearing and probably will be replaced and eaten again before Halloween shows up. So are we getting ready for Halloween? Our stomachs are getting ready for Halloween, so I can say that. There are the beautiful stamps. So thank you so much, Aaron, for that. I really appreciate it. The next card comes from Bennett in New Zealand. This is the card. You can see the dolphin with the ball there in front of the people, the spectators. And it says, good to see you back in Canada and feeling better. Looks like you had an amazing trip. I did. It was fantastic. I was so glad to see both my cards from the Pacific Islands got there. They did. And he also had a birthday. He's turned 27, so happy belated birthday to you, Bennett. And she said his aunt gifted him these custom-made stamps of his grandmother and her sister taken on the day they, by chance, wore the exact same outfit. It's a family in-joke, but I thought I'd better send off at least one off into the world. Keep well, from Bennett. It says, P.S. I am now a retired postie. He works in the office now. Sad to lose the walk, but that's how reality of mail delivery. Yeah, sometimes that happens. So there is a family picture postage stamp. It's nice to get these other stamps because Bennett works for a private postal company in New Zealand. So it's kind of nice to see some other different things coming through. So thank you, Bennett, and thank you for sharing me your family stamp. So there's not very many of them out there, I suspect. So I have a limited edition, which is wonderful. The next card is this one. It comes from our friend Lewis in Spain. And he says he's back from 28 days of working in the 42 degrees Celsius with lots of sand. So he's back in Madrid for a little while. And by the time I read this card today, he has probably returned to work in Africa again. So thank you, Lewis. He's part of the unicorn gang, so there is a unicorn. He's got some nice decorated stickers, but most of all, what a beautiful long stamp. He always decorates it with nice washi tape and stickers and things. So I really appreciate getting cards from Lewis, among many other people that are faithful writers. So thank you, Lewis, for that. The next card comes from my friend Dave, and he sent this one here with all the dogs. It says, how's it going? Sorry I haven't written in a while. Since we last exchanged cards, I became a grandfather. So congratulations to Dave on his new grandbaby, which is Azariel. Is that how you pronounce it? And he was born in May. And so lucky his daughter and son-in-law live close, so they get to see him all the time. And he wanted to send me the new Hank Aaron stamps, which he did. And they weren't canceled. So it was really nice. So I really appreciate Dave you sending me the stamps and let me know that you're a grandfather. So no worries, people, right when you can. It's always nice to hear from you. I every once in a while send off emails to people that I have emails from too, just to check in on them to make sure that they're okay, or maybe a direct message on Instagram, or maybe a selfie on Messenger, who knows what. But just to say hi. It doesn't always have to be postcards and things to reach out to say hello to someone. Just want to make sure they're okay. Just like when the hurricanes passing through in the southern U.S., it's kind of nice to reach out to some of the friends that I know that live down there just to make sure they're okay. And everyone I did hear back from that they are. So that was wonderful. The next card that I have comes from my friend Isabel in Chile. And she too sometimes joins the live streams. We have this one here, and she sends me a happy birthday card. So there's the big happy birthday, well decorated. We've got Polo playing a little song there, and we have this beautiful, well, these beautiful stamps, but puzzle pieces there with Canada being represented with Chile, a partnership. So wonderful that. She says, may your day be full of joy and will turn to wonderful memories, reminders of the future, that you are loved, health, and happiness for you. So thank you so much, Isabel. I really appreciate that and being remembered. And the beautiful ship. So it kind of reminds me of the cruise that we just had. The next card comes from Monty in Saskatchewan. And for those of you who have been to Canada or have been in rural Canada and are rural male people, this looks familiar. For those of you that have big postal offices in maybe the city you live in, this might look a little peculiar. And he says, happy World Postcard Day. This is made from a photo that his wife took. His wife's name is Violet. It's the local post office. It used to be the garage at the postmaster's house. So a lot of times, I can show you the beautiful decorations too, fall colors, that's wonderful. And Montreal Canadiens stamp, as the Montreal Canadiens just started their new season. They are 1-1. They beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 1-0, shut them out in the first game, and then lost to Boston yesterday. So not a bad start, but we're also in baseball mode, and the New York Yankees have made it to the American League Championship, and they're waiting to find out who they're going to play against, whether it'll be Cleveland or Detroit. That will be decided on Saturday night. All right, back to my story about post offices as I detoured into sports. A lot of small towns, they get a chance to have the post office, and there may not be a physical corporate building. Someone's home might be used as that post office, and they become postmaster, and then all the parcels get delivered to their garage, and they might have a little counter in a part of their house or something. So that's very appropriate rural. Sorry, the cough still is with me, so you're gonna continue to hear that, unfortunately. So thank you, Monty, and for Violet for taking the picture. All right, let's revisit things. All right, talking about World Postcard Day. This card comes from Anita in Austria. And here we have Canada Post at the bottom, and a bunch of other countries' post boxes. I did some videos way back when showing post boxes from around the world and mail slots and things from around the world. That was a lot of fun from people participating. Anita asks how I am. I'm doing really well, other than this cough that just will not go away. I've had it since I returned from our cruise, but it doesn't slow me down too much. Says, I hope you guys enjoyed our trip. We did enjoy our trips, and we got into World Postcard Day for October 1st. There's the beautiful stamp. She's got a nice washi tape too to go with it, so thank you so much, Anita. The next card is one of the official ones for World Postcard Day. This card comes from Kathy. It says, hope you've had a good World Postcard Day. I'm writing about 20 cards, 10 official and 10 to friends like me. So thank you so much. There is the nice stamp, and there is an October 1st. I'm not sure why there's a sticker put over it, but there's the October 1st cancellation too under there. I did 3 official cards, which I did a video about on World Postcard Day, and I sent out 50 to 60 World Postcard Day cards. So I had 50 new ones made with Polo, and I only have a couple of those left, and I still use some from previous years that I had as well. So that's one out, and there'll probably still be a couple that will either be in response to people's cards that I got. I'll send those out. I know it's not October 1st, but I did as many as I could on October 1st. All right. Wow. The next card, it comes from my friend Nicole. It is her World Postcard Day card, the Pickle Post. Super happy to get this. She's in Ohio, and she loves pickles, so she combined her love for post crossing and pickles, and there are all sorts of stats of events that have happened in the U.S. postal system. I'll read a couple of them off to you. 1775, Benjamin Franklin appointed the first Postmaster General by the Continental Congress. 1847, U.S. postage stamps issued. 1860, the Pony Express began. 1863, postage rates become uniform regardless of distance. 1873, U.S. postcards issued, and then so on down there. So that's really neat. I love the images on here. Super creative. She's got washi tape. She's got beautiful stamps, all color coordinated, stickers on there as well. Very happy to get this card and be a part of it. When she sent out hers, she prepped all hers in advance. And then on October 1st, she took them all to be sent out and canceled. She did 130 of those cards. Bravo for that, because that is quite the ordeal and undertaking. Did a great job. The next card, another World Postcard Day creation. This comes from Jessie, and Jessie's in Puerto Rico. And she creates all her own cards. If you go to Jessie Opina, her YouTube channel, which I recommend you go and subscribe to her, she shows you how she creates these cards with the printers and the programs that she uses. Uses Canva for it as well. So really does a great job. There are the stamps, the cancellation on the back, some nice stickers, Puerto Rico. Really appreciate it. Thank you. You can see I'm in a groove of World Postcard Day. Here's another official one. This one comes from Genevieve in Quebec. Excuse me. Or if you see on YouTube when she makes comments, she's under Miss Plume. She says, I thought this special day was the perfect time to finally rate me a postcard. I love fall because I can wear cozy sweaters and make leaves crunch while walking. Not to mention a good book and a comforting herbal tea. So yeah, autumn is a great time to be out, whether it's chucking leaves as a kid or making piles of them, crunching around, kicking them with your feet. There's lots of fun things to do with it. Or just seeing the beautiful colors that are around everywhere. There's a stamp or decorations. And so I really appreciate getting a card from you. The next one might look familiar. This comes from Steffi in Germany. It says, I hope you have a good family time and a beautiful autumn so far. How many postcards have you written on World Postcard Day so far? So, how many did I write? Well, about 60. I think that's what I did. 3 official, so not a lot of official ones. But I did do some more cards later on. But to direct swaps and sending people out my official polo one, about 60 cards. So it was quite a bit. So thank you, Steffi. Oh, and she included the post-crossing stamp from Germany as well. Looks good with the World Postcard Day card. Another one has shown up. This comes from Jackie in San Diego, California. And it says, I love this year's design. How about you? I wonder how many of these you'll get this year. I'm not sure how many I get. This week I got quite a few of them. Do I like the designs? Yeah, I like the designs. People are very creative when they put these things together every year. But I really enjoy people when they do the one-offs. Now, whether it's my polo card, that you know that there's going to be a limited edition, there'll be 50 sent out this year. Last year there was 100, and the year before that there was 50. So if you happen to get one of those, you're in limited quantities. So I like when people create their own things and it's something personal about where they're from or what's in their life. I think that's really cool. So I really appreciate getting those. But I do like when they have the official ones out there, because not everybody can go out there and create their own card. So it's nice that they can send these cards. And I like the fact too, on Jackie's, she's got a couple of aliens. Those are pretty cute stickers. We have the Alex Trebek stamp there as well. So thank you so much, Jackie, for that. And for thinking of me to send one of these cards. This next card comes from Joe in North Carolina. World Postcard Day card. Just says, Happy World Postcard Day. What I do like is that he has included my logo on the back next to my address. So I thought that was very creative. And this is one of the new button stamps. So a nice circular design. He sent it off on October 1st too, the cancellation there. So thank you, Joe, for that. Joe, if you don't know, also had asked that postcards be sent to his mother, Donna Miller. And 15 cards she's received so far. I mentioned that in a previous video. So thank you to everybody who sent Donna a card. The next card, another Happy World Postcard Day card with more mailboxes from around the world. This comes from Hannah, and she sends this from Louisville, Kentucky in the US. And just Happy World Postcard Day. It says the stamp below features my cat, Kit. See the stamp there? That's pretty cool. The lovely stickers and the forever stamp, the washi tape. So thank you, Hannah, for doing all that and including the stamp of your cat. The next one, in a little sealed thing. This one comes from Terry in Ontario. So another World Postcard Day card. That's a created one. I like the fact that she's got previous year in there as well too. That's very creative. The King Charles stamp, some stickers. Thank you. Happy World Postcard Day to you as well. This next card has a World Postcard sticker on the back, but is not a World Postcard Day card. This comes from Sweden. Excuse me. And Hilvi sent this card. And she said her and her husband this summer went on a steam locomotive train engine and had to do a trip on it. Said it was a lot of fun to do that. And so we used to have a steam train run in Hillsborough, New Brunswick. There is a train museum that's still there, but the steam engine rail line doesn't run anymore. But it's a memory I remember having going there. And if you were up close, you actually got some of the coal dust and stuff come through. So it was an experience. Over there, I love the triangular stamp. But the stamp here with all the flags too is pretty cute. So thank you for that. All right, now we're getting to, I've got an envelope. This envelope comes from Ah Young in Singapore. And he's been very generous over the past year that he's been sending things to me. Sometimes he sends a letter and sometimes he doesn't. This time he didn't send a letter. He sent some beautiful postcards, which is very similar to what he did at the start of this year because it was Year of the Dragon. He sent these beautiful dragon postcards. They are going to be so much fun to send out to people. They're all blank, so they'll be all ones that I'll be able to send off to other people. Just beautiful postcards. And he wasn't done there. He also sent me the Olympic stamps that his country put out for the 2024 Olympics. I've never seen any of these stamps before. They're all mint. I know I shouldn't be handling them as I am, but I am. And they're all corner blocks. So he has, oops, there's one more there. He has sent me the corner blocks on all of those. For collectors, having this extra bit indicates where they are in the sheet. So a lot of people like to collect those as well. So I really appreciate you going above and beyond and sending me those extra special things. It's very nice. Let me just slide that aside. The next card I have comes from Sophia in Montreal. It's a meetup card that she sent for World Postcard Day. And a couple of the people that were in attendance. So it wasn't a big attended event by the looks of things, but still lots of fun. She's put some washi tape around too, so there's a couple names and things that are covered up. But she did send this out. Oh, there's a Saskatchewan Rough Riders stamp, so that's an older stamp too. But she did send this out on World Postcard Day to me, so thank you so much for that. The next card. Let me get some water. All right, let's see how much longer I can go without coughing this time. The next card that I have comes from our friend Charmaine in Maine, and she was away in Colorado. She picked up this card for me, and this is the Unsinkable Molly Brown's house. Now, I was unfamiliar with Molly Brown and her history. She was a socialite, a philanthropist, but she was on the Titanic, and she survived the Titanic, so posthumously, she was given the name of the Unsinkable Molly Brown. It wasn't that she was on a whole bunch of different ships that potentially sunk, and she survived them all. She just happened to be on the big one that everyone remembers of the Titanic, and a survivor of that too. So thank you for sending this card while you were home visiting your family. And there are some beautiful stickers of things like donuts and all sorts of food that I really like. So, and then the forever stamp there too. So it's nice to get that, but Charmaine wasn't done. She sent this envelope with these stamps on it. And inside that envelope, let's just pull out the things that are in there. one here. Happy birthday! And Rob Make-A-Wish, he's decorated it all up with birthday things. I wonder what the wish could be. And she's also included some postcards of pictures that she has taken. Well, this one isn't. This is a postcard that she bought. Well, actually, these are all postcards she bought. Excuse me. Usually she sends postcards that she's taken. But these are really nice Maine postcards. This one's funny. Send more tourists to Maine. The last ones were delicious. All right, don't be scared of bears if you're coming to Maine or Canada or wherever. Yeah, we have bears around. Are you likely to see one? No. So I know people say, I'm never going to Australia because they have all sorts of dangerous animals there. Or I'm never going to Florida because they've got crocodiles. Most of the time, if you stay where you're supposed to be, you're not going to get into trouble. Same thing. If you're not wandering around in the woods covered in, I don't know, food, you're probably not going to get bothered by a bear. They're going to run away from you most of the time because you're making a lot of noise. She's also sent this really nice stamp and cover, and some stickers, and some seals, and some more stickers. So it's a nice birthday treat. Thank you so much, Charmaine, for the generosity and sending those things, and some more stuff to add to my collection to write to other people. Is always appreciative. Oh, and have a great trip. You're leaving on Monday for your big trip to Poland. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, from your side, from Olia's side, your big meet up there. Speaking of Olia, there's my segue. Olia from Poland has also sent an envelope. There are the stamps on it and how it's decorated. There is her in postcards on the back, which you want to go to her channel and subscribe to her as well. Inside her envelope, we've got a birthday hedgehog eating a cupcake. And on the back, congratulations on your birthday and your anniversary. Be healthy, happy, and cheerful. And she's got it all decorated up. All sorts of wonderful things there. And then there, you can read that. And it says translation on your birthday. That's what it says on the back. So it's nice to have that beautifully done up, decorated. Inside, we've got some stuff for Halloween, some decorations there. We have another cute hedgehog postcard, pumpkins. We have this, and those are blank, by the way, so they can be sent back out into the world. She has also included, and you're thinking, boy, this video is long. Well, yeah, it's a bit longer today because there's a lot of stuff happening this week, and I've had great people send some things, so I want to give them their due. So we have some really cute stickers. I really use all her stickers up all the time on all my stuff because they are wonderful. I've been very pleased. We've got some people. This one, Alice in Wonderland. So there we go. There's a bunch of stickers. I won't put them back in the bag right now because it'll take up too much time. But thank you so much, Olia, for remembering me on my birthday and for just being creative and sharing that creativity so I can share it with other people. Put that aside. The next one we have is this one here. And what a beautiful stamp. This comes from Stephen in Australia, the person behind the limericks. Solidarity with Ukraine. Inside, he has sent some more limericks. So we have limericks going forward. He has also sent this postcard, and on the back it says, I hope these limericks get to you by the time they are needed. They are definitely here in time. I've got some more to go as well. And he's also included two stamps on the back. One is the new post-crossing stamp, and the other is the Solidarity with Ukraine that he put on the envelope. So there's some mint stamps to go as well. So thank you, Stephen, for that. Stephen wasn't done though. He also sent this envelope. He's got the diagonal washi tape going there. There's a polo sticker. There's a mushroom sticker for him. And I'll show you the stamps. Wonderful. And then inside there are some stamps, so I'll show you those at a later date. The next piece of mail that we have comes from Lisa in Georgia, and she sent this. You got a Dungeons and Dragons stamp there, and the Forever stamp, and then an Alzheimer's stamp as well. So that's kind of nice. And there's a polo, and inside we have this. Even when I'm tired and grumpy, I'm always happy to see you. So we have another Hedgehog card, and you can see these are Hedgehog paper clips. And it says, hello again from Atlanta. Oh, and she's also put the Hank Aaron stamp on here, even though she didn't need to because it was inside the envelope. I appreciate the baseball stamp. I've been collecting erasers for over 40 years. I recently came across some Hedgehog ones and decided to send you a few. I also found some Hedgehog paper clips, which I showed you here, and sent some as well. I'm still jonesing over your Anne of Green Gables cards. If I have known you were going, I would have sent you money to buy one. Don't have to buy it. I will send you Anne of Green Gables cards. That's not a problem. I got lots of them up here. So yeah, she's done that all up nicely on the card. And then we have this little envelope in here. And inside, we have these little Hedgehog. A little crack in the middle, but they're Hedgehog erasers. How cute are those? So thank you, Lisa, for that. And I will send you a Anne of Green Gables card back. All right, let's put that aside. The next card, or next couple cards or couple items all come from Vera in Germany. We have a World Postcard Day card from the Paper Sisters. They make wonderful cards. She thanks me for the polo card that I sent to her, and says maybe you should design, or maybe she should design a card herself in the future. I think that might be a good idea if you want to do it. I'd love to have a self-designed card. We have the post-crossing stamp on there. We have stickers and postmarks. So thank you, Vera, for that. Vera wasn't done though. She sent another one. So her and her son, who's 16, were in Italy, in Sardinia, for vacation. So this was sent on September 5th. She's probably back in Germany by now. But it's always nice to get postcards from away. And there's the Italian stamp and the beautiful location. And I'm sure the weather was just wonderful. So she sent that. Then she sent this box that showed up for my birthday. You can see the stamps. And then the beautiful decorations and the priority stickers and everything done up. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Party like the king. I don't know if I want to party like Elvis, or how Elvis went out. That's a funny card. It says, Dear Robert, I wish you all the best for your big round birthday. Continue to enjoy your life and do what you love to do with the people you love. I love watching your adventures. Best wishes from Germany, Vera. And then she's got it all in orange, because orange is her favorite color, which I am noticing in here too. This is pretty cool. She went to Legoland not too long ago, and she has a custom brick from Legoland in there. That's awesome. That's the date on it, 2024, Legoland Germany Resort. Thank you for that. Gifts are wrapped. There are orange dots on this paper, an orange seal on the dot. It is something else from Legoland. This is the Legoland magnet. It says, I love Legoland on it. How cool is that? Awesome. Thank you. You're getting little, I'm going to show you in here. She's got all these little orange dots that are now all over my table, which will be all over my sweater. We have a pumpkin sticker. No easy way of getting into here without getting all these dots everywhere. I'll move that over there. I'll clean those up later. Inside we have, wow, this is cool. All right, I gotta open up this thing so you guys can see it better. We have, oh, there's more than one here. 50th anniversary of the Beatles souvenir sheet. Wow. And there's another one. These are all Guinea-Bissau is who issued these stamps with all the signatures on there too. That is super cool. Never seen that before. First east-west cross-Atlantic flight, April 12th, 1929. And this is going from Ireland to Newfoundland. That cover. The stamp, that's awesome. So that was in this. I'll set that aside. There's something else in here too. Legoland, Denmark. For those of you who don't know, that's the birthplace of Lego. So a giant sticker of that. That's not being stuck on anything. That is staying right where it is. That's cool. And then, hoping I can get this out. There is a little bag of, it looks like postcards, but they are stuck in this bag. I'm trying to get one out. Maybe that will free all the other ones. There we go. Well, these are Legoland postcards. These are original Legoland postcards from Denmark, and the sites you see here are all made out of Lego. There's the train. These have a date on them? They do not. Oh, 1983. So I don't know where you found these, Vera, but these ones would be these ones I don't think I'm going to send off. Usually when I tell people, if you send me a blank card, I'm going to send it back out into the world. I think I'm going to hang on to these ones. These are embossed. All these little dots, you can see them into the card, and they all say Lego on the dots, just like a brick would. These are super cool. I don't know what's my favorite, those Lego cards or the Beatles stamps. And then don't forget about this stuff, or Party Like the King. Thank you so much. I appreciate you going to the trouble of finding things that I like for my birthday. To everybody who's done that this week, it's made me an extra special birthday. It's a milestone. It's gonna be cool. I look forward to see, as you guys have said, what adventures are to come after the first half century is done. What's the next half century going to be like if I'm so lucky enough to live that long? So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this channel and participating in all the different ways that you do, whether it's by sending in cards, commenting, liking, you know, wonderful. All right, you guys. That being said, you know tomorrow's a live stream on my birthday, so if you want to tune into that at 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, you can. Sunday is when we are having our Thanksgiving, because this weekend is Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. So we will have our meal on Sunday, so I don't know if I will be doing a video on that day or not. It may be just something from the stamp show that shows up if I do. And then Monday is a holiday, so I don't have to go to work on that day. So we will see what comes up. Stay tuned for other exciting videos and collaborations like Stamp vs. Stamp. If you haven't watched that video yet, you really want to go watch that, especially if you're a Doctor Who fan. That we had a lot of fun making that video, Snail Mail and Smokey and I. So that's it for today, you guys. Have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?